welcome. I have a surprise evening off, so we're going to do some more blueprints. Okay, where is my list of things to do? Right. So we're looking. Okay, so we need to be rich. I need to get 400 coins to buy the blue tents. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. I need to solve Sanctum 5, need to find the Sanctum key in the Mechanarium, need to go through all the monking of the rooms. I need to figure out what the 1/100 sticky note in the grotto means, although I'm having a thought about that. The castle cloak court thing, the boudoir, the bedroom. Okay, the castle thing. Sanctum 6, Sanctum 7, throne room, whatever got written on the back. Monked entrance hall reflections. The spiral of stars we've got to work on. The wall in the greenhouse, the wall in the secret garden. I'm just going to go and put a candle on. Just give me 1 second. Some nice ambience in here while we figure out all of this nonsense. So let me just grab some wax melts here. I've got some salts today. Stick those in there. And then pop that back down there. Light this candle, and then we can get going. So, what's interesting with this is that it really does not want to give me the orangey I need. I've got a caramel latte, just, you know, because these things are important. Okay, that was that crazy sound. Right, what do we have? The blessing of the monk. Let me get my notes actually. Blueprints, notes. There we go. So we should have the walk-in closet, if I did that right. Okay, let's go and see. Let's go and see what we monkeyed. Okay. Walk-in closet. We get the sleep mask right off the bat, that's not bad. Oh, and the lockpick kit. Okay, apart from the... That's the same... It says a swan. Can't see any obvious changes, so no obvious. So we're going to go gallery. So the storeroom is technically the next one. Storeroom, we'll try that. Unless we can get the gallery room 8 or the attic. Is that so? Or the rotunda. Yeah. I'll put put that foundation really high up. Maybe we should draft that again. Monkey that and get rid of it. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Okay. We want to go that way. That way. And then storeroom can go there. So at least we've got the storeroom. I wonder if I could really farm a really good day on coins. As soon as we started so high. I don't need the clock tower. Let's get the pantry. See the vault. Let's get it. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I mean, it's still nowhere near what we need it to be, but I need this to go north. There we go. See what we get in the workshop today. Battery pack. Awesome. Okay. And we're at the throne room. Let's hold that just in case. Don't know why we wouldn't. Can be a dead end. Coin pass and gem. Okay. Okay, let's go bedroom. And then let's go down. We do need to grab this and have a look at what we can draft out of here now. Oh, the attic. Let's do it. Because what I need to do is draft some of the rarer rooms like the rotunda or the attic on a run. Mostly because you don't see them all that often. What have we got? Garden key, I'm not mad. Right, we need to go make the hammer and get the secret garden and potentially try and get the conservatory as well. This could be a run where we smash some walls. Okay, not the worst. And then we can come back and monk this. Rerolls. Corridor. Key. I really want something that curves the other way, but I'm not going to get it, am I? Okay, let's take the hallway here. Try the parlour. How obnoxious is this? Okay. The black box is black. True. The black box is true. the black box is empty. This is true. So one of these is a lie. Or both of these are a lie. And then the black box has the gems. Okay, let's get the passageway. Because then we can fill in round here then. Maybe. Got loads of steps. Money on the floor. Why did I just use a key then? Okay, I really want this to curve that way. This also gives me some more coins. I'm not going to get another 200 out of today, but let's get a green room. What does that say? Door. Hold on. Let me write that down. D somewhere. And then OOR further down. And then we've got a 1/100. I'm not 100% that's code now, but I think that might be II. Okay. There is something in. So there was a note somewhere that said 6 or something on it. Let's get the courtyard. I need to go back to the workshop. Of course, it's the longest way around imaginable. Good job we have loads of steps today. Need to turn that off really. Because I do have the stuff to make. Nice. Power hammer. Give me that power hammer. Okay. Have power hammer. Will smash. Okay, so we've got to go back out the other way now. Banana. Can we get the secret garden here? Will that screw me over a little bit? I mean, it does block off all of that exit. All of that. Let's choose regular one, see if we can get it up and down. Of course we can't. I should have just used it. just turn the gym off. Also this. What about if it's C, A, and then T is like the bottom one? I'm going to try that as a theory. They're kind of the only things I've got to work with. Stick the library there. Let's go back through the chapel. Dark room. We can go and let's trigger it. Let's go and turn it back off. Or back on rather. Wants to give me keys. Key does not fit. Of course, it's the furnace. Does that dead end me? No, I can go up through the foundation. Welcome Chapel Aquarius. Aquarius. Well, that's how tired I am today, kids. Oh, an apple. Okay, not that way. I don't have a shovel, do I? It's like the one thing I don't have. Maybe we try for the secret garden here. Amazing. Let's smash this wall. Okay, that's one thing I can cross off the list of things to do. Wall in secret garden. Use that first before we start messing. Okay, that's just what we have when we first come in, I'm sure. other side. Not that we could get in there, but okay, let's see what the last one does. Okay, we already know that one. That's fine. I'm not going in there. Okay, what do we want to monk? Should we monk the secret garden? Just because it's one of the rarer ones that we don't get very often. Mind you, I do get the secret garden fairly often, don't I? So rotunda, the attic was the one we wanted. I don't really want to go all the way back down there though. Here we go. There was a statue on there, I'm sure. Monk the attic. Okay, we're calling it. Okay, at least we got one thing crossed off the list. see about this attic. I can't get it. I can't. Okay. Unless we go and draft, then I can't undraft this. Okay, we're gonna have to go root cellar. What a waste. Don't have an active blessing now. So we just need to it doesn't really matter what we draft, so let's just draft. Get the gallery, monk the gallery. Oh mind you, I can't monk the gallery, can I? I keep forgetting I can't do things today. Gem 4. Conservatory, we don't see that very often. Stick a pantry there. Go and see what's on my ballroom. We want rare. Treasure trove, I want common. Storeroom, standard. Okay, let's just go and get my bits from in here. Where are we at? workshop. If we get the battery pack, we can try for the... Okay. Assemble, please. Swings round. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. That can't be true. Too tired to be brain. Too tired. Thought that might be a flabber with a gem then. I was hopeful. The rotunda would be great, but we don't have our special monk power, so it's pointless. I wish you could have what, can the freezer be drawn 2 days in a row? Can't be on consecutive days. Absolutely can't be. Oh. I love that he does that. I mean, I don't love that he does that, but... Have we got anything? Okay, so we could come out, providing we don't need a key. And keep doing this puzzle until I've got... so that was gluttony. The lion... in with an N. See the brass, or I can never remember which way round they go. I know this one is lust. So we've done this a couple of times now. This one is mundanity. Chagrin. Avarice. Can't actually remember now. I think that one's envy. This one's wrath. Maybe. You're sloth, I know that much. And you have to be hubris. So I've got you and potentially you the wrong way round. There we go. Okay, we could go back down into the vestibule, I guess. Armory. Dark room it is. Locked. Bloody furnace. Okay, back in the vestibule. Oh, okay. Let's call it. Oh. Grab this in case we're having a trading post day. Back. Okay. So now we're going to go for the storeroom, realistically. Let's go workshop first. The treasure trove. Always want to draft the treasure trove. We also want to get the key for in there. What is the chances are slim, right? But I want to be working on it at least. Right, we need to go get a key. Boxes marked with moons always contain false statements. Okay. That wasn't a moon, was it? Yes. So is it true or false? Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. That must be a lie. Which means that is a lie, which means that blue is true. Run an experiment or two. We've got to do those crates. Okay. One truck. Shift it to low for now. One thing, God's sake. after about 15 runs. Turn this off. Okay. Let's go. One gem for each. Oh, look at an orange. I should have just put the dark room there actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh well. No. I'm so far from winning, it's painful. Okay. So what did we say we wanted to monk? The storeroom, which I do not have currently. So let's go back down through. How do we get there? Through the passageway. Conference room, observatory foyer. Passageway. And we've got bedroom, corridor, pantry, security. Can't do anything that costs 3 gems or more. How would this help me? Won't. None of it will. So let's see then. Storeroom. Let's write down the next few. The nook. The nook we could do. Oh! That's... You've bought pics. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hello, everyone. You made me jump. Oh, thank you so much for the follows. You bought peeps. How is it? How was your raid? How was your raid? How was your stream? I'm so tired. I can't even speak straight. Oh, how was your stream? What have you been up to? Have you been playing this madness? Or have you managed to escape and play something else? Co-working, procrastinating, working. I love that. Yeah, I probably could do with my friend's stream. Oh, thank you. Have been playing Blueprints. Excellent. It's only a slight addiction over here, just ever so slightly. So I need to get back to the nook. This is important. I just can't figure out how to get there right this second because my brain. Right, okay, so we're going to go office, security, pantry, corridor. Okay, office, no, we're not. We're going to go closed exhibit, security, pantry, corridor. Okay. I have more unlocked than I do. To be fair, do I have the library? I have put about 90 hours, like I'm somewhere between 80 and 90 hours into this game. So like, don't think I've just been, for 1 second, don't think I've just been winging it, because it's been a slog. It's been a slog. It's, oh, Arch, no. Don't start. I've got a grumpy dog. Okay, we're going to call it a day in the nook so we can try and monk it outside. Archie, hi, it's nice to meet you as well. Get lunch, absolutely. Go eat, go eat. Arch, not now, mate. Go tell Kaylee. Go tell Kaylee. Kaylee's in there. Yes. Kaylee can help you. He's looking for somebody to feed him, I think. Okay, so we're going to call it a day in here. We're going to see if we can draft this room outside. See if this one's any different. Extra grumpy today. Extra grumpy indeed. He's got a little we took him to our friends for a Eurovision party on Saturday, and we walked him a little way of there because we've got a pram for him now because of how old he is. So he can't walk the whole way, but we walked him a little bit. The first thing he did was went and stuck his face in a bunch of stingers. So he's got a little swollen eye, and he's walking around half squinting at us because he's an idiot. Oh no! It's the first thing he did. Like literally, as soon as we put him down, straight to the big pile of stingers on the side of the pathway. I was like, oh, come on, why? Okay, let's go do. I don't need that. Arch, go tell Kaylee about it. The nook. Let's see what this looks like out in here. So do we get anything extra? Oh, Archie! Oi! No. He's being a bully is what he's doing. He's trying to bully me. Okay, so we have nothing different in here. Excellent news. Okay, so at least we can cross that one off the list. No obvious changes. And then we can either do the storeroom or let's not call it a day too soon. We could try for the garage. I wonder what happens if you drive the garage outside. Should we try for the garage? So we're either going to do the storeroom or the garage, and then potentially some others if we can, because the thing, what I've learned is I can't draft anything out here that costs more than a couple of stars without planning it out. I need to go into the house and get stars first so that I can pay for the room, because I kind of bit myself on the backside a couple of runs ago. Let's grab you. Okay, let's start drafting. So we're looking specifically for storeroom and or the garage. Should we get the utility box out of the way quick? Okay, that's nice. So if we draft out this way, let's go workshop. Tell you what I did do today though, Weary. I got the I finally broke the wall down in the secret garden. The stars aligned and I got a power hammer and I got the secret garden. The only one I haven't seen the greenhouse in about 50 runs. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. You, sir, are a liar. Gems are in both the blue box. You are also a liar. The gems are not in the white box or the blue. You're the only one I can trust. Excellent. Let's get an early computer. Let's turn everything off. Get the keycard system down. We can also set the security level to high. Confirm. Let's go back. Let's get the login sorted. And then we're going to go. I think I've figured out a couple of other things as well. I think I might know what the cat picture in the kennel means, and also what the let me just get rid of that. It needs to go away. Also what the 1/100 means in the grotto. What am I doing? Okay, each room with a fireplace immediately. Well, how many rooms with a fireplace is there? This is the real question. There's the den, the drawing room. I don't know how many fireplaces there actually are. That's one thing I've never paid enough attention to. We don't often get very many tomorrow rooms. Have I already drafted the den? I don't think I have I? Shall we try drafting fireplaces and removing crates and see what happens? See how many times we can ping that. Because I don't have the den. Excellent. I don't have all that many crates removed so far, so we really need to be getting on with that. Kitchen. Like, I really want the vault. I'm not gonna lie, I really want it, but I need the treasure trove more. Let's throw this here. Get it out of the way. There's the ticket. There's the thing we actually want. Because the thing is like, whilst these are kind of dead runs, and they are dead runs, realistically, I'm smashing through this list fairly quickly, which not the worst thing in the world. I am gonna though go and see if we can draft a little bit out. Hello, Apple. I just want the conservatory. I want my stars. That's what I want. A crate has been removed from the tunnel. So the dining room has. We also want to go and draft as many of these kinds of rooms in as we can. Commissary. What do you have today? Keys. I mean, I may as well buy this stuff. I've got all this money. It really seems to want me to have the vaults today. There's no fireplace in there. Don't try and trick me. Let's get the den. Yes. Another crate gone. Just okay, it's circling me back round, but this is fine. I'm not trying to go anywhere. I just want to kind of draft as much as quick as possible. Do I have a no? I don't have a sledgehammer. I do have a rock. It's a very special rock. So we're just going to keep drafting fairly fast. Ugh. Dislike. Let's get the vault. I mean, just get the money. Not that way. I'm still trying to build as much income as I can. Either through building my allowance or building my stars. I haven't seen, that's interesting actually, I haven't actually seen the oh, now do we do the storeroom or the garage? Let's do the garage. See, get the storeroom out of the way, but I don't think the storeroom's going to do anything fancy. I think the storeroom is going to be like all of the other closets and just be a storeroom. I haven't seen the observatory in a while. Arch, don't be silly, mate. Sit in your bed if you want to sit down. Come on. Okay, the conservatory's not the worst thing in the world to see here, because we want to get a hold of the tunnel. I would go with unusual on that one because it's a bit of a standard is fine, commonplace is fine. Could have done with, I want to see the mechanarium there. Any more fireplaces? Look, a sledgehammer. Okay. Back around we go. Yes, this way. There's nothing to go in there for. I'm going to go back down, I think, and just go and monkey in the garage, because I don't think we're going to get that much more out of this now. Should we just open these doors? Secret passage. Let's get a green room. Right down there, Arch. The treasure trove. Why? I need to start keeping at least one gem in, because every time that shows up I don't have a gem. Okay. Get the bits. Not that I need them, but it's the principle that counts. Okay, so we need to go Aquarium, Secret Passage, Foundation. Hallway, conference room, boiler room, courtyard, den. Smash this, just in case. Who knows what's going on? Okay, we're going pool, commissary, and then all the way over. Although I could open that door. I do have a gem now, so I could get the observatory. Or not. See, the greenhouse likes to show up when I don't have the hammer. And I don't have all the bits to make the hammer, so that's a little bit annoying. But hello room, one way or the other. Oh, hello. So that's slightly annoying. Let's go down. We're going down to commissary, all the way down, and then all the way across. Then we're going to go try and do. Your internet just freaked out. Your call at work just dropped. Oh no. hopefully it was something you can just pick back up at some point and not like, where am I going? Oh, I need to go around, don't I? Around to security and then back up to the garage, and then we're going to call it a day in here. Do I have this on my list? Is my next. Okay, have it on my list. The garage. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Call it. I'm calling it. Oh, I need to get myself comfy. Okay. So we're gonna go and so we've done the nook. Now we're doing the garage. Still costs you the gem to draft it outside, which is okay. That doesn't work. Oh look. Why are we tiny all of a sudden? That note is the same. Okay, so other than getting us 3 keys, there's no obvious change. So we could try then as our last one. I mean, the music room is going to be difficult. But let's stick it on the list. Music room. Locker room. The den is going to be the easier one to try. I haven't seen the trophy room in forever. I'm not even sure why I'm doing this. Like, you know, you start something and you think it's a great idea, and then halfway through you're kind of like, why did I even think this was a thing? I wonder if you can get out there. Like, how do I power this? Yeah, there's me thinking it's a great idea. I don't think it's a great idea anymore. Okay, so we need to draft a music room, a locker room, a den. Okay, there's a couple of things we could try. I don't like how this is starting. Just throw the chapel in there. My lunchy box, my lunchy munchies. I want the observatory. We're on 113 stars. I only need 400 for this whole plan to work. Okay, I don't want. Then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank Rank of. This is really interesting. I don't really know what to make of it. Why would anybody want you? Did I just... How many gems and keys did that just give me? Holy... I don't know what happened. Right, there's the chapel. Let's see where we are. The Great Hall is not my best friend. Neither is the throne room at this point. Throw the armory there. Let's at least grab you. I should get the Morning Star as well, shouldn't I? Right, let's shield myself against this idiot. Pull the lever because I can. And then we go down. I've lost my bearings completely in this room. That's not even down, that is up. Turn it around. Shielding from this idiot. It is an idiot. It's just the worst. Okay, let's go see about what's on here. This box is not empty. Cool. This box contains gems. Well, you can't both be right. All statements that contain the word gems are false. I smell a liar too. So if that's true, it can't be true because it's false. I'm too tired for this. Seriously. All statements that contain the word gems are false. Which means the gems are in this box. This is telling the truth. Yes? Because if that's... If that's true, then that is also false. So that has to be all statements that contain the word gems are true. Right? Am I overthinking this? Am I just completely losing my actual mind? Like, is it just, has mind got up and left the room completely? I'm going to try it. Okay, I was right. That is true and a lie at the same time. That was painful. Okay, the den. This is the room we want. This is the room we want a monk. Next. Courtyard. Let's just... Do I have a shovel? No. How do I still have the Knight Shield? Didn't I use it on that? I thought I had. Let's check the workshop out. Okay. I wonder if you can make anything with the... Oh, it doesn't even come up on the list, the Knight Shield. nor the lunchbox. So you definitely can't make stuff with them. So the rotunda would be nice to monk, but yeah, still shows it but you can't use it again. So it is weird. Like just take it out of my inventory. I don't want it there. This would be nice. However, oh, look how many. Like what a poor day is it when I've got 16 keys, 12 gems, and all I really want to do is end the day in the den. Like, what is life? The problem with the rotunda, and why I can't monk it just yet, is that you need the gems. I'm going to leave the high gem ones to later because you have to go in the house first, get more gems, and then go and draft it outside. So it's just a bit more faffy. So I'm going to refrain from bothering with that. You're a pain in the backside as well. I don't want any of you. None of you are helpful. Monkey the mechanarium and then get a bunch of gear rooms before you draft it outside to get the key. Yeah, I think monkeying the mechanarium might be a good shout. I don't know whether the mechanarium counts as one of the rooms. Like, does it have a gear symbol on it? Where is the mech? Oh, it's in fan floor plans, isn't it? It does have the mechanical symbol on it. So if you get the mechanarium, it gives you one door, and then you just have to get the other 7 in the house. It would guarantee me the mechanarium. The other thing I really need to do, and one of the things that I was hoping would happen, I've set this to rare back in the day when I hated this room and it just did nothing but screw me over, and now I know I need it. Like, I could really do with the Chamber of Mirrors to show up. And for it to give me a bunch of gear rooms, because we realistically only have 7 gear rooms, and the chances of all 7 showing up in one draft, I mean, it's not out of the realms of possibility. It's just going to be difficult. Really, really difficult. Because none of the outside rooms are dupe the gear. Yeah. The other thing is, and I mean, I know it's slightly cheap, but I was watching somebody else play, and I now know what to do in the mirror room, because when the first time I drafted it, and I managed to get to the middle, the centre, and I went up in the lift thing, and that was great, but I didn't know what I was doing. And apparently there's you're meant to move around and go and look at other stuff. The mirror room will give us dupes. Yeah, I didn't know that until the other day. I saw somebody else doing it and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't see that at all. Add dupes to the pool from the mirror room. Yeah, because that's the other thing as well. So you need, for a good run, you need the mechanarium, which doesn't show up all that often. The fan floor plans. So it's an unusual room. So if you can monk that and get that outside, then all you've got to do, theoretically, is draw the mirror room and the pool fairly quickly, and then potentially just spam things like the utility closet and the workshop and security all over the place. yeah, it blew my mind when I saw it. I was just like, I spent ages in that mirror room just sort of banging my head against glass going, what am I doing? Like, what is happening? Why won't this work? So yeah, I did not have a good day in that room at all. Yeah. So there's very little options, isn't there? Because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was the 7th? Did we? What is the 7th gear room? Didn't I write these down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is one of them? That's 7. So you physically cannot do it without the. Yeah. You physically cannot do it without either duplicating the rooms. No, that's the only way. It's the only way. Ugh. Right, so I think I need to concentrate a couple of runs on, what was I even doing then? Oh, I was looking at the next room I was going to monk. Then, oh no I wasn't. We need to do a couple of runs where I concentrate on getting the conservatory and hoping beyond all hope that I can change the rarity of the mech and the mirror room. Yeah. Have to because we've got absolutely. It's the only chance that we've got. I mean, the other nice thing would be, do I have a security room right now? I don't, do I? I can't get through these doors. No. Okay. So over to the cloister it is then. Not that way. Yeah, I don't know why I'd got in my head that there was 8 rooms, but clearly I counted terribly. A sticker passageway here. Let's just keep drafting a little, see if we can. For all of the things that you can, like I'm fairly wealthy as far as runs go, and the game just is like, nah, you don't want to go any further, you want to stay here, right? Yeah, I need 8. I don't know why I thought there was 8. I thought I'd counted 8, and I'm clearly like incredibly wrong. But it's going to be hard work, because it's one of those other runs, isn't it? It's like the draining of any of the rooms and getting the boiler room and the pump room and getting them connected through the power lines all on the same run, plus getting. I know, that's what I mean. I've got so many keys and so many. It's something to do with the observatory, you know. I don't know what happened. The observatory was just like, here, have a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a. I mean, we could throw the rotunda there. It's not like we need to hold keys. Corridor that way. I really want to go up to this corner, don't I? It's where I want to end up. Let's run it again. I also want to, you know what would be great? I don't have the pool. I could do with the locker room. With this many keys, the locker room would be the best thing I could get a hold of, because we could open all of those lockers and actually see whether it's worth having. Like, let's get the pool. Oh no, it does not want me to go in that corner either, does it? Vestibule it is. Game. Oh, why do you do this to me? Let's get the attic. Let's just spend the gems. Let's go see what we end up with. Another gem. Another gem. Just one coin. That it. I really thought I was going to have a really clear run at the blue tents as well, because I had like 200 coins. Yeah, no such luck. No key card. I've got a lockpick. Can I up my... Do I have the antechamber room? I do, don't I? It's up my allowance. Give me that allowance token. What we at now? 77. Okay, let's do showroom. Still don't know how you get what? The allowance token. Yeah, the allowance token. So I can show you. If you draft this room, the quest bedroom, and I don't know whether, I think this is what I chose. I think it was an upgrade. It gives, every time you make it into the antechamber, if you've got this room, then it gives you 2 allowance. And I kind of figured, seeing as I'm trying to the guest bedroom. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, let's just get the sauna. It did not want me to have the conservatory today. No conservatory for you. A shovel though. There's part of me that's like, just, I don't know whether to kind of spam the runs a little bit and just draft until I get the room I need, and then just monk it. But then I miss out on so much. I don't really want to call it a day in the planetarium. What was on my list? It was the den, wasn't it? Do I even have enough steps to get back to the den? Look at the mess I've made of this house. Like, who builds a house like this? Why would anybody do this? Why? Okay, so we're gonna go back into the throne room and all the way to the vestibule. Let's go and do the monking part. From the vestibule we're going down. Drawing room, rotunda, and then we need to get the room back over to the Great Hall. I do have enough keys for the Great Hall. I've already unlocked all the important stuff in there though. Like, I've had the, and I could just do it. I've had the what's it called? The upgrade disc out of it. Get anything decent here? Patio. Yeah. I do have enough stuff to do. The trouble is even if this gives me exactly what I need now, I don't have the steps. Let's dig. Yeah, so there's part of me that thinks like just sort of spam the runs until we've done all the monkeying and drafted every room outside and kind of figured out what that is actually about. Or so it's going to be opposite, isn't it? Or do we just keep? Because then you miss out on stars. You're a pain. I mean, how much damage can you actually do at this point? There's a watering can there though, and a gym. Okay. Can we get something that curves down to the bottom, please? Gym, I'm fairly certain I've turned that off. Hey, look, shoes. So we're back at the workshop. Again, I have another run where I could make... Can I make the jackhammer? Because this was something I wanted to try. Where's the shovel? I want to pop to the bedroom. There's something in that bedroom. The aquarium says so. So let's just use a few steps. Oh my eye. Let's go down to the bottom, go down to the parlour, over to the bedroom. There's something in that bedroom, and I don't know whether having... where am I? Why am I doing this? What is happening? Honestly, it's so convoluted getting anywhere in this house. I built it terribly. Cloister. Chapel. Bedroom. Yeah, but the... So one of the things was this, wasn't it? It's definitely this that I'm looking at right now in the aquarium, but it doesn't tell you anything more other than this. And the only, I've been in here with every other tool, every other thing, and I've had a good look around. So I just want to make sure that I've had a really, really good look with the enhanced thing, just in case it's something I'm meant to have seen. No. I still don't know what this clue is about then. Because I feel as if this, why is this pointing down? What do you know? What do you know? What are you here for? Like, it feels as if there should be something in the floor, but the jackhammer, maybe you have to get another clue before. Maybe it's something that you can't do until you've done something else. Or you have to have like a treasure map. Maybe you need to find a treasure map. I don't know. I'm clutching at straws right now. I feel as if there should be something in this room. I just don't understand why it would be a clue if there's nothing in here. Okay, well, it was worth a chance. Let's go back to the den. Not that way though. I have to go this way because I built this house backwards. And then to the den. Okay, we're going to end the day in here. Look at all those keys that are going to go bye-bye. We'll do one more run. So at least we've ruled out the garage as anything special. One more run and then I'm going to go and get me some dinner. And chill for the rest of the evening. Ooh, I'm so tired today. I can't wait to start these B12 injections. Honestly, it's going to change my life. I'm fairly convinced at this point. Okay, let's get my 11s just in case. The den. Let's go see if anything is different in here. The big old clock is still there. The gem. Do these clocks still have that? Yeah, those little arrows on that I don't know what they mean. Does this box do anything in this room? Anything obvious? I'm kind of jealous about that fireplace, so it looks great. Like I want it. Any books that we can read? No. Okay. So let's mark that as a no obvious changes. Okay, and then let's see what we have. You could monk the wine cellar. The wine cellar or the trophy, wine cellar or the trophy room. Or the ballroom, I guess. Okay, they're my options. Yep. Okay. Although we can't monk anything this round, so this is just like a quick fire round. Let's go see if we can get the right stuff. Got to go to the corners. We've got to look for that conservatory. Okay, let's get the mail room. Have I read any more letters? Order placed. Which was the last one? Unused memos. Those I've read. That one I've read about the admin keys. Simon, if you do end up accessing the admin controls in Blackbridge Grotto, I'm sure you notice a sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. Yes. As you likely have already concluded for yourself, this door can only be opened if 3 different microchips are inserted in the central pedestal. Yes, we have done this. Normally all 3 microchips are kept secured in 3 other locations, but I decided to make it easy for you and have left one of the microchips in the grotto for ready access. However, you will have to find a new clue or 2 to find the others. We already did that. I am honestly very impressed with the number of experiments you've been successful in executing. I need the magnifying glass. I certainly wasn't expecting to write this many letters when I started our correspondence. Frankly, I'm not quite sure what other advice I can offer in the blind without knowing directly what the challenges are you currently face on the estate. For all I know, you've long since reached room 46 and are just continuing your unaccompanied exploration, stag happy and free of the maids and staff crowding the halls and getting in your way. Can't say I blame you, and I'm sure that other members of the household are quite enjoying their extended vacation. Speaking strictly for myself, however, I cannot wait to get back and begin working with you directly. Helping you through these letters has only whetted my imagination, and to be candid, our collaboration in this correspondence has reminded me so much of working with Mary. I know she's proud of you. Until the day I return, Randolph. Well, thanks, Randolph, for all your letters. So many letters. So that's basically telling me that there are no more letters to find. All of these, right, we need keys more than anything. Just needed to get rid of something there. Okay, so now we have a couple of keys, we've got some gems. The dog's snoring his little head off in his bed next to me. He's doing a little puppy dream. Ooh, ooh, we want this. Come on. Okay, none of this is what I wanted. But the showroom I don't particularly need, do I? So let's keep that as rare. We've done that. The pantry's fine, being commonplace. The clock tower, we've also done that. So do I need it to show up very often? Not really. At this present moment. But the rarer the other things are, the more likely it is. The showroom was rare, wasn't it? Yes. The rarer things are, the more likely it is that I'm going to get the things I need. Oh my god. Excuse me, I'm yawning all over the place today. I definitely need me some bedtime. I'll go and throne room. I'm gonna go in a minute and I'm gonna get myself something to eat, and I'm gonna watch some YouTube for a bit, and then I'm gonna read my book, and I'm gonna get some sleep. Most importantly, we're gonna get some sleep. Okay. And I'm not going to think about work until tomorrow. haven't got work until tomorrow evening either, so that's nice. I can have the whole day hanging out in the sun and then go to work on the night. Okay, quest bedroom. The boiler room keeps us moving. Hallway gives me options. So we've learnt a couple of things today, I guess. I've learnt that it's going to take me 300 runs to get the blue tents. I don't know how people have done it, I really don't. I'm less bothered about my steps today. Let's get the oh, I can't get the observatory. Why do I consistently do that? I keep pressing the wrong button and then it picks a room for me. 300 runs is what it's going to take to get the... Firstly, we're going to be at about run 225 by the time we fix this mechanarium problem that we've got. Then it's going to take me to at least run 300 before we get the 400 coins to get the blue tents. And then I think God knows what's coming after that, because I don't think, right, the fact that it says, and this is, you know, this is where my head's gone with this game, knowing what I know about it, is, let me just do this, hold on. The gems are not inside this box, okay. The blue box is true, okay. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box, the blue box is true. The gems are in this box. So if the blue box is true, then the gems are in the white box. I don't know. I'm starting to lose the will to live. Okay, let's go hallway. Let's keep moving. We got gems again now. Yeah, so what was I saying? My thought process is that these blue tents are going to give us blue notes in blue rooms drafted on the 8th row. So everything that we draft up here from then on in that's a blue room, it's going to have a note in it. Those notes are going to be clues to something else. What else can there possibly be in this game? Is the question. Like, what else do we need clues for? That's the bigger thing that's bothering me at the minute, is the fact that, like, I need to get these notes, because maybe I'm never going to work out what's next or what I've got to do next until I've got these notes. So I really need to get this money sorted out, and I keep trying to draft the treasure trove to up the money in there, because that could come in really handy, because I think I must have about 100 coins in there by now. If we can just boost that a little bit and then get the vault, get a good run, maybe have a freezer run, and then get the treasure trove the next day as well. If we could pull that off, that would be epic. Okay, so what are we doing? 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 5, no, 1 times 1, what am I doing? 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 1 is 1, plus 1 is 2, I skipped a step. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 5 is 20, I skipped an entire step. Minus 6, rounded to the nearest 10, does that make it minus 10? Minus 10 minus 4, minus 14, rounded to the minus 10, minus 6, 20, So add 23 is 3. Keycard. Yeah, no, I sometimes forget that it's an add 1 makes it 2. I think, oh no, it's 1 1 1 1 1. It's that's that easy. I get oh yeah, no, I'm dumb. It's not that easy. I have to really look at it sometimes. We could technically, oh no, I haven't got the monk power, so there's no point me throwing the run at the ballroom. See, it's this is my problem right now. What are you trying to tell me? What do you want from me? Okay, so sound like I've had a bunch of coffee today. It's just because I'm incredibly tired. I am so tired. I'm running on fumes. The aquarium is all kinds of rooms. Yes. The aquarium is every colour of room. So each tank is one type of room. Okay, so that one's a hallway. There's a red room. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no representation for blue or black. I don't think each one has a clue in it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It just seems... I think what I've really got to do is do a boiler house run and refill the aquarium and drain the pool. I don't think having the aquarium drained is really helping me anymore. Okay, but we can still go up through the foundation. So let's, because I have a foundation again now, shockingly. So yeah, if we do, there's a whole host of things that we can try as far as runs go to try and get the X in the patio and the arrow for the, yeah, and then the one in the laundry room as well. Yeah, I got those. Do you want me to show? Do you want to see? This is why I looked at them so hard. Yeah, do you want me to show you? Okay. Laundry room, yes. Yes, it is. You're not draining your tanks anytime soon. Yeah, it's right there. Which is why I was like, well, the 3 out of the 5 tanks have got clues in them. Jesus. Sometimes you just, like, there's been a lot of times when I've had to have a nudge off someone, or I've seen something because I've been watching somebody else play that I didn't see when I was playing it. Because sometimes you totally glaze over. You're so focused on other things and doing stuff that you don't always see everything you meant to. I think that's why I've liked watching other people play so much, because I'm trying not to watch people play that are too far ahead of me. Mostly because I don't want massive spoilers, but also like watching other people go through stuff I've already done. Let's see what this says today. It's been really helpful. 1 gem for every rank reached. 1 gem, then 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached. Okay. This Spiral of Stars is very interesting. What does that put me on? 114. throw the attic here, I guess. It's a dead end. Yeah, no, the hyperactive thing is my way of keeping me awake. So I think I mentioned this B12 deficiency thing. It's got me in all kinds of a mess. So like it gets to like, firstly I really struggle to get up in the morning. It's like I sleep for like 8 hours, but the mornings are really hard. So I have to force myself to just sort of get out of bed in the morning. And then by about 5 p.m, 4 or 5 p.m, I'm done. Like my body's just like, nah, let's not do any more. Let's go to sleep. That'll be fine. So like I have to hype myself up to keep to keep awake. The B12, it's a nice early birthday present actually. I'm getting it on, well, it's the week after next, so the 2nd of June. So it's my birthday on the 3rd. And then, so I'll have B12 the day before my birthday, which is kind of exciting. But I've got to have, so for the first 2 weeks, because it's something I'm going to have for the rest of my life. I'm going to have the injections. But for the first 2 weeks, I've got to have one every other day. So I've got to have one on the Monday, one on the Wednesday, one on the Friday, and then the same the following week. And then I move on to having just an injection once every 2 to 3 months. I don't know why I'm trying to get in the antechamber. I can't even get in there, can I? I should just draw that. If I don't see you till then, happy birthday on the 3rd. Oh, thank you. It's just going to be nice to not be kind of mostly exhausted by, like I say, by the middle of the afternoon. I mean, I haven't got enough in my accounts to worry about. Did I tell you I'm going to be running marathon? Honestly, my students, my yoga students, are terrified. Genuinely, they're like, oh my god, if you've got this much energy when you've got no B12, we're in real trouble when you start getting B12. So they're terrified that I'm going to work them to death and make them do all sorts of crazy things. They're going to have a really great time, I'm sure. Yeah, I did the freezer the other day. I think you'd popped off to the to your friend's stream when I did it. But yeah, I melted the freezer, the whole thing. I do need to do it again, in fairness. No, I did it with the Armoury torch. Yeah, it seems to be the easier way of doing it. But I just haven't drafted the Armoury today, so I can't. Let's get this one. Oh, the office. Hello, office. What am I trying to do here apart from draft randomly? Still didn't try. Yeah, it's worth it. It is worth it. I don't have a shovel. That's pointless. The lab. Let's see what else we can get. Oh, of course, a closet. Spread gold, it'll all go in the conference room. Yeah, it's the end of a run though, so it's feels kind of pointless. Like that's going to be a great addition to one of our attempts for the blue tents. That'll be a great addition. yeah. Too bad you can get that. Yeah, that then the freezer again. I mean, we could try it. What's the worst that's going to happen here? I'm just not going to... I've got 2 re-rolls to try and get the freezer out the other side of the foundation. And we can try it out the side of the... Let's spread the gold. Spread the love. Okay. Spread gold. And to main menu. Exit. Okay. Let's go to the conference room. Go get that. Because I did do a run. I think earlier or yesterday. And I had like 200 gold and I was like, oh, if I could just get a little bit more. What has that got me to? 104. Okay, so let's try through the foundation. See if we can draft. Oh. I have the key card. I've turned it off, haven't I? I need to go back to the office. I've turned it off and I haven't messed with the... Right, let me just pop back to the office. Let me turn the key card system to unlocked. The tense is 400, yeah. So it's a big mission. It's going to take a lot of luck to get us the right set of circumstances. I didn't do an experiment today at all, did I? I'm an idiot. Why am I not doing things? Keycard system. Offline mode. Unlocked, please. A half day off? No. Or is it the gift shop? Does the gift shop... It could be. I can't... Actually, you might be onto something. Oh, you might be onto something. I need to figure out what day is a half day off. I don't want to go in the dovecote. That's the antechamber. You might be onto something there. We could try and get a half off day. Because it was the showroom we couldn't get a half off in, wasn't it? Not the gift shop. I need to get the gift shop. No, I need to get the... Okay. I have a sledgehammer. Couple more re-rolls. Okay, so we're going to go out the foundation, aquarium, library, break room, passageway. See if we can draft. I mean, this is all a bit of a long shot, but aquarium. Break room, passageway. Yeah. Special keys. Oh, look who's here. Treasure map. This looks like the spot. Do I have a shovel? Now find something to dig with. I do not have a shovel. It is worth a shot, to be fair. I don't know why I did this. Why did I do this? Are you the freezer? No. Interesting. Gave me my silver key back. An upgrade disc. Okay, I take it back. I like the mechanism. Okay, we've got to go back to the office. So we're going passageway. Oh, it's just, everything's so far away. No, not parlour, break room, this way. It is, everything's worth a shot at least. Okay, we want, why am I this far away? Foundation, conference room, archives. Conference room? Archives. Office. Give me that upgrade. Okay. What are we getting? The aquarium. The goldfish aquarium gives us 10 coins. The aquarium, starfish aquarium is a room of every colour, gives us 1 star. The electric eel aquarium is a power source. That makes it a gear room. It makes it a gear room. We have to take the gear room, right? Makes it a gear room. That gives us 8 gear room. That gives us the opportunity to potentially pull it off in one run. And especially if we could get one of those, if we could get one of those experiments that gives us 3 aquariums in one day. I think we have to take the power source. Also, does that mean I don't need to get the boiler room? Can I draft out of the aquarium? Gives us 2 options. This changes the game slightly. We're going to do it. We're going to turn it into a gear room. That gives us 8 gear rooms in one go. Oh, yes, this is... Okay, my aquarium is now a power source and a gear room. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. So that was actually a worthwhile run. We got a nice little upgrade there. I suppose we could try and draft out of the dark room. Let's go see what's the worst that's going to happen here. That's the antechamber. No, just a bedroom. Okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm done for the day. I'm going to go and get myself something to eat. I'm going to go and put myself in bed. Make myself get some rest. So, let's go and see if there's someone to raid. Raid out. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so, who's about? See if any of my streamer friends are on. And if not, we'll find somebody random to go raid. Let's see. I'm coming off now. Okay, let's go and Hollow Knight. I haven't seen that being played. We're going to go into... Let's go into Face Whims. Okay, so as always, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the raid today. That was very lovely and very unexpected and definitely made me jump. And thanks for all the support, thanks for all the help, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow at some point. Yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.